Hello everyone, we're just going to look a little bit at today's focus track for the release of our new album, Vivaldi's Women. The focus track is one of the movements from the Concerto in D minor by Vivaldi, of course, for violin, organ and strings. This work has been in the repertoire of La Serenissima, I think, since around about 1996, so we've known it for quite a long time, but finally we have got around to recording it, and it's certainly, as I've said on a previous video, I think it's probably up there in one of his top 10 concertos. Absolutely brilliant piece, and what a strange combination of soloists as well, violin and organ. Not something you might necessarily think to two instruments to pair with each other, but Vivaldi didn't seem to bat an eyelid really, because he probably, if you count the fragments of pieces scored for the same instruments, that he probably wrote about nearly 10 of these concertos, which is quite a lot. On a previous video I also touched on the organ that we use for the recording, which is a digitisation of an organ by Pietro Nachini, who was a priest and organ builder, a Venetian, or adopted Venetian. He was originally, as a boy, he was sent out to herd sheep, and then somehow he was sent to a convent to start training for the priesthood, and also he studied organ building at a nearby church, which just so happens to be the church of San Giovanni in Bragora, where Vivaldi was baptised and around the corner from Vivaldi's first house as a child. Also, coincidentally, the Pietà, where Vivaldi worked on and off for much of his life, faces across the water to the church of San Giorgio Maggiore, and it's in this church that happens to be one of Nachini's, I think, nearly 500 organs. I might have said 400 on the previous video. There's actually 500 roundabout that he built. And here's a picture of the restored Nachini organ. There you go. So the organ that we actually use, the digitised version of the organ that we use for the recording, is actually an organ from the Istrian Peninsula. It would have been nice to have gone to San Giorgio Maggiore and recorded there, but I think that might have been a bit out of our budget. Anyway, enjoy.